Adrian, welcome to the program.
Hi there. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you.
I need a Dr. Laura kick in the pants. I'm struggling in my marriage, and I've been a bad wife for a while, and recently found out that my husband cheated on me. And just having such a hard time, being so angry at him and feeling justified in that, but also, knowing that I'm responsible and that I have a role in that. We both really want to fix this and stay together. And I'm just having a hard time, wanting him to take responsibility and take my anger, which I think is justified, but also knowing, how much I need to do to change.
Okay, how old is the baby?
She's 7 months old.
Wow, cute.
Yeah.
Sleeping through the night yet?
Oh, yeah, she's a great sleeper.
Oh, good. Okay. So how old are you? How old is your husband?
I'm 40. He's 37.
How long have you been married?
Almost 2 years.
And how long did you date before then?
3 years.
Okay. The reason you decided to marry him was?
I thought he was a great person, and that we really connected, and our relationship wasn't perfect when he proposed to me, but
okay,
I really
can we leave out the nonsense about perfect? Because all that does is throw truths under the couch. Perfect is never relevant. So what were the problems that made you say yes? Forget about perfect. What were the problems at that point when you agreed to marry him, when he proposed? What were the problems?
We had plenty of arguments. And
about what?
I thought that he criticized me a lot and that I was never going to be good enough for him.
So you let that go because?
Because I thought that we could work on it. I thought that there were enough good things and that we were both committed to working hard.
I don't really understand that. Because I think if you were to decide to swim the English Channel, you wouldn't jump in if you didn't already know how to do it. Meaning, why get married when somebody is being critical and it's hurting your feelings and making you feel bad about yourself, thinking that it will get better? Why not wait for it to get better and to then get married? Your turn.
Yeah, that's probably what I should have done.
No. What kept you from doing that? I mean, it seems like, forgive me, it seems a little obvious. Honey, I really would like to marry you. There are so many good things, but this behavior is unacceptable. So let's take another half a year, maybe a year, and see how this evolves. We'll both work on it, and then we'll decide to get married and make babies. Or were you worried because of your age?
Yeah, definitely age was a factor. And, there, like you said, there's plenty that I needed to work on also.
So you said you were a bad wife. What do you describe as a bad wife? What did you do that we could call a bad wife?
Everything that your book says not to do.
No, you didn't do everything. No, you did not do everything. Don't exaggerate.
Okay.
Just tell me the truth.
I had a hard time, started getting depressed, just was miserable all the time.
What does that have to do with being a bad wife?
I stopped taking care of his needs.
You were having a hormonal difficult time during a pregnancy, and who the hell said to you, that's being a bad wife?
He did?
He did.
Yeah.
What do you think your IQ is? Just give me a number.
I don't know, pretty good.
It's pretty good. Above average, would you say?
Yeah.
Okay. So, using your above average IQ, tell me how you believed that you were a bad wife when you were having a difficult pregnancy.
We got in horrible fights really often.
Tell me how you are identified as a bad wife when you're going through a difficult pregnancy. Answer that question, please. Use your IQ.
I still should have been able to be nice to him and be pleasant to him.
I'm sure you weren't 24/7 bitchy. However, the reason you married him is his negativity about you fit into your own negativity about you. Okay, does the baby need to eat something? Sleep?
Okay.
Don't do anything bad to her.
No,
She's making noise. Okay.
Yeah, no, I got her.
Let me say the following. You made a terrible mistake, and you're doubling it by trying to be accepting that the reason that he's sort of off the hook screwing somebody else. I mean, he could have gone and played extra golf and just not come home for many hours. Could have gone on a fishing trip with two of his buddies. He could have stopped off in his friend's backyard or the man cave and had some beers. Instead, she's having a hell of a pregnancy. He could have gone with you to see your OBGYN and get recommendations as to how you could handle whatever was going on. You married the wrong man. He was younger. You were older. You were afraid of being alone, not having anybody because you were getting older and not being able to have a baby. You made this decision for all the wrong reasons. And now you're beating yourself up that it's because you're a bad wife because you had a difficult pregnancy. I just want to smack you.
Yeah.
So nothing is going to improve at all until you show your self-respect. Nothing in this marriage is going to improve, if it can, unless you show your self-respect. That's the number one thing you have to do. You are so disrespectful to you.
Okay.
Do you understand why I said what I said? Yes or no?
Yes.
Then explain to me what I explained to you.
I have to start showing myself respect. Otherwise, nothing's going to get better in this relationship.
Why is that so? Why do you need to show your self-respect before there's any hope for this marriage, if there is any? Please answer it. Please.
Because love is based on having respect for one another.
No. Okay, what am I doing to you?
You're showing me what I've been doing in my relationship.
Yes. 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 And I'm sorry, this is one of those, I don't know what to do situations because you have a baby. If you didn't have a baby, it would be more clear. But he's out humping some other broad or broads when his wife is pregnant just because she's having a hard time. He's not being compassionate. He didn't try to find a way to help you. He just said, screw you, you're not fulfilling my needs. And you went into, I'm a bad wife, it's not his fault. He said something about his responsibility, but you didn't dwell there. You had a bad pregnancy. Stop beating yourself up. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I do.
He went out and humped somebody else just to feel better, not to help you feel better. You made a mistake. Rule 1, choose wisely. Rule 2, treat kindly. How do you think people feel and behave when they're in cancer treatment? Should all their spouses go out and hump other people because they're not able to be cheerful and nice? Should everybody dump somebody when dementia starts because they can't be sweet and nice all the time or even know what's happening? Should they go hump somebody else? Is that what a commitment of marriage to love, honor, and cherish is about? I think not. So stop beating yourself up.
Okay.
He betrayed everything.
Yeah, he says,
And not because
I broke
not
my
because
vows.
you're a bad wife, because he's not a good person. How's that? My number, 1-800-375-2872. We're going to take a break. Come back with your calls.